Okay, so I quite literally fucked myself. Not actually. I didn't actually fuck myself, but this is not supposed to be the video that's gonna come out today. I sort of messed up in terms of the camera. The whole video was blurry. I completely cucked myself. I'm an idiot, as you guys can tell by the title of the video. My top 3 personal best fighters in the YouTube scene right now. You guys freaking smashed the other video. It was like, it's sitting there like 1.4 thousand views. So I'm like, hey, screw it. You know what? Might as well make my top 3 best pound for pound YouTube boxers at the moment. I'd just like to say this is my opinion. You guys have your opinion. I respect it. I always respect you guys' opinions. So there it goes. My top 3 best YouTube fighters at the moment. Let's go. Number 3 is gonna be KSI. The reason I picked KSI at number 3 is because KSI's been doing this for such a long time. I believe it's like been 5 years already, and I know he took that small little break, which he said he was training in between. His technique mostly is why I have him at number 3. He's got some good wins in there. He's got Logan Paul, he's got Face Temper, and then obviously those other ones we don't talk about those other ones. But the next person on the list hasn't been doing it nearly as long, only like a year or 2 already. And he's already at the same level as him, which is why I have to put KSI number 3. Of course, he started it all. He's great. Dangerous. Logan Paul win was absolutely insane. Had all the disadvantages and won. But I do think these other 2 fighters have better technique at the moment and would absolutely give KSI an insane fight. Not saying that he wouldn't win. I think all of these fighters would give each other such an amazing fight. Yeah, that's why I have KSI number 3. Mostly just due to the technique right now that he has. He's a little bit more wild with it. I know everyone's comparing KSI to Deontay Wilder in the like influencer boxing scene, which is why I have to put him at number 3. Yeah, man, this is a tough list. And it hurts me to put KSI number 3 as my favorite fighter. The mentality that he has, the drive that he has, you know, he always wants to keep going, pushing. He always wants to put pressure on you constantly, so that's very tough to deal with. His stamina is great. You know, he's amazing. He's a good fighter. That's why I have him at number 3. So no shame. All these guys could be switched around and it could still be a good list. So all right, number 2 on my list goes to Saul Poppy. This is one that you can really debate with KSI, and I just couldn't see myself putting KSI over Saul Poppy at the moment right now, mostly because of the technique that Saul Poppy's shown. You know, it does look like the guys already had some amateur fights in there. You know, even KSI himself and a bunch of others, like I think it was some Simon members were even talking about it, which really goes to show you that, you know, this guy's a really scary guy in the boxing scene. You know, you could see against his fights with Josh Bruckner and who was the other dude he fought? And I know Andy Warski was another fighter that he fought, but I'm just trying to remember the first guy. It was the first fight where everyone was like, okay, you know, Saul Poppy obviously is in a very good shape. He still showed some amazing technique that everyone was like, everyone's like, what the fuck? Like, this guy can fucking box? Like, what the hell? Obviously, he was just a TikToker before, so everyone's like, how is this guy that good? You know, Southpaw, Saul Poppy coming in with the jab, always sticking it out. And then obviously with Andy Warski, that like literally like 30-second knockout was insane. You know, questioning his first 2 opponents, Andy Warski was absolutely awful. I think anyone could beat him. So yeah, and then obviously against Josh Bruckner, which was an amazing win, by the way. You guys have to realize Josh is not an easy guy in this influencer boxing scene. Extremely long reach, you know, chiseled. He works out, you know, he's an athletic dude. He's tall. Saul Poppy had every disadvantage as well, and he just absolutely just came in there. As soon as he took it seriously, boom, it was lights out for Josh Bruckner. And that's why I have to give it to Saul Poppy at number 2. His technique is just insane considering he's been doing this for only like a year or 2. And I don't even want to see where he's going to be at in like 3 years, because professional fighters have even been crediting him for his amazing technique. I know Ryan Garcia tweeted out that he should be fighting pro fighters now. I guess it is Ryan Garcia, so we probably shouldn't really be listening to him yet. So that's why I have him at number 2. Saul Poppy, extremely dangerous fighter. Excited to see where it goes, and who knows, maybe KSI does fight him and beat him, but only time will tell. That's why I have Saul Poppy at number 2. Saul Poppy. God damn, bro, no, you guys have to understand, talking in the mic that fast, I have no script. I don't like scripting my stuff because I just think it comes out as robotic and it just looks like I'm trying to read something off a screen. That's why if you guys hear me stutter just a little bit, I'm just like, let me gather my words a bit. I'm not a complete pro at this. I'm no Wade Concept. My number 1 pick, people are gonna hate me for this, and I hate myself for doing this as well. Guys, trust me, I don't like him any more than you guys do, but I have to get credit where credit is due. Number 1 goes to Jake Paul. Yeah, man, Jake Paul, he just has every advantage over everyone else in the boxing scene right now in terms of experience, the number of fights he's had, you know, the type of opponents he's faced. You know, he's fought Anderson Silva, who obviously isn't a real boxer, but you guys have to give him some credit. You know, Anderson Silva did beat a former world champion in Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Of course, you know, that doesn't really mean too much in the sense that, you know, Anderson Silva is already almost 50 years old. And, you know, Tyron Woodley, former, you know, UFC champion. These are all things you guys have to consider. As much as we hate to, you know, admit it, they all have experience. It hurts so much. It hurts so much when I'm number one because I fucking hate him. I hate him, but he's good. And now he's fighting Tommy Fury. You know, Jake has always fought some tough competition in terms of the influencer boxing scene, and that's why I had to put him at number one. You know, KSI and Saw Poppy haven't fought the competition that Jake has fought, and of course he's coming in beating these guys, whether it's by decision or knockout. I gotta give credit where credit's due, man. You know, he's got a good jab. He can move around the ring really well. Like I said, he's really good back-footed as well, and he's just delivered all these times. And I hate to admit it, I think he's gonna beat Tommy Fury coming up, because Tommy just doesn't, I don't know, man. Tommy is not going to do it. I just think Tommy's going to get disowned by his family. Tommy just does not have that fighting spirit inside of him, as much as I hate to admit it. Jake Paul, number one, some opponents faced in terms of actual technique and skill in the ring. And dude's got power, as much as we hate to admit it. He's been training his ass off, so yeah. That's why I have Jake at number one. You guys can go ahead and disagree with me. Like I said, I'll respect your guys' opinions. That's just what I think. Jake has faced way harder opponent. Jake's been more active than everyone, so that's just it. That's what I think. I don't know, man. It's tough. Hopefully I don't get hated on this list too much. I think if KSI fights Joe Fournier, then KSI moves above Saw Poppy. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's a tough list. I'm also kind of questioning my list as well, the more I think about it, but that's just what I think. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously, you guys subscribe, please subscribe. Only like 90% of like the people that watch my videos aren't subscribed. I only have 45 subscribers, so I'm trying to reach 50 by the end of the week. 50 subscribers by the end of the week. That's 5 people that watch the video out of 100 some that are probably gonna watch this. So just click the subscribe button. It's free. Why not? I think I upload decent videos, guys. Let me know what you guys think about my videos. I'm trying my best here. I don't have the best equipment. You guys can see my room is kind of tiny. My bed's literally right here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Always trying to improve my videos. My thumbnails are trying to get a little better. Trying to improve my editing a little more. So yeah, and my talking ability too. I'm trying to talk a little bit better. I know I use a bunch of filler words in there, so correct me if I'm wrong in some statements. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.